Good afternoon and welcome to Buggy Field at Aston Valley High School, Game 4 of the Delco League Championship Series between the visiting Upper Darby Blue Sox and the homestanding Aston Valley Knights. Aiden Chermol on the mound for Aston Valley, getting ready to start.
Number 46, second baseman Tim Ford.
Tim Ford leading it off for Upper Darby. The Blue Sox with a 2-1 lead, looking to clinch their second title. First pitch is in at 2:05 p.m. Strike one to Tim Ford.
Aiden Chermol.
Chermol winds the 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. The Upper Darby lineup, it'll be Tim Ford at second base leading off. Joe Supa, the first baseman, bats second. Adam Fine out and right will bat third. With a 1-1. He swung on and missed. Sammy Berman out in center, he'll bat fourth. Berman and Fine flipping from the first three games of the series. Christian Strickland, the catcher, bats fifth. Brendan Till moving from center field to third base today. He'll bat sixth. Matt Query, the shortstop, batting seventh. Sam Wright on the mound, pitcher DH, he'll bat eighth. And Jaden Rivera out in left, bats ninth as Ford fouls one off. Ford yesterday crowned the 2024 League MVP. Off to Fordham in a few weeks. Swung on and missed. He is down for out number one. Strikeout number one for the right-hander, Aiden Chermol.
Now batting for Upper Darby, number 13, first baseman Joe Supa.
So Joe Supa up for the Blue Sox. First pitch. Chops that one down to third base. His glove, the throw over, is not in time. Zach Zarnecki over at third base. Fielded that one, throw over. Supa beat it out. Throw a little high, but did not pull Nate McBride off the bag. Just kind of hit with that perfect speed, an infield single for Joe Supa.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, number 6, right fielder Adam Fine.
So that'll bring up Adam Fine. The man on and one out. Upper Darby has scored in the first inning of each of the last two games. Fine lays down a bunt, deadens it on the grass. He'll beat that one out easily. It's a weapon he's got in his toolbox to lay down a good bunt for a sacrifice, but he's also got the speed to beat it out.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, number 3, center fielder Stan Berman.
So you strike out the MVP, but the next two guys, two pitches, you've got first and second, one out. That'll bring up Sammy Berman. Chermol working from the stretch. His first pitch. Berman hits that one right back up the box. The throw to second is offline. Kenyon Motley can't snag it. It is backed up, so nobody will advance. A throwing error now by Chermol has the bases loaded.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, number 15, catcher Christian Strickland.
So that'll go in the scorebook as a fielder's choice for Berman. Chermol had plenty of time. The ball was hit real hard, but they were thinking double play and not getting out. So bases loaded, one out. On the ground to first. That took a weird hop on the grass. So McBride's only play is to first. Christian Strickland, the RBI ground out. And Upper Darby on top, 1-0 here in the first.
Now batting for Upper Darby, number 44, third baseman Brendan Till.
Strickland with his fourth RBI of the series. An unearned run for Chermol, but it came on his own error. The old philosophical debate. There, Brendan Till lopes that one into left field for a base hit. A run will score. A bad throw into the infield, but backed up by the catcher, Tyler August. And an inning that could have ended without a run. It's now 2-0 in favor of Upper Darby.
batting for the Blue Sox, number 9, shortstop Matt Query.
So I bring up Matt Query. Throw down to second and the runner goes. Now they come home. There's going to be no throw, a double steal. It's 3-0 Upper Darby. The Blue Sox took a 1-0 lead in yesterday's first inning. Aston Valley answered with 3 in the bottom of the inning and didn't look back. Upper Darby asserting itself here in the first inning. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Man on second, 2 outs. Matt Query, the 7th batter of the inning. Hits that one in the air towards left. Fielder's under it, makes the catch. That will retire the side. But a significant amount of damage done. 3 runs on 3 hits. There was also a key error and 1 left on base.
Aston Valley coming to bat.
Half inning in the books. Upper Darby with 3. Aston Valley coming to bat. A.J. Tropiano leading off the first for Aston Valley. He fouls one off. The Knights trail 3-0, 3 unearned runs in the top half of the first for Upper Darby to take the lead here in Game 4. The Knights facing elimination for the 7th time in this postseason as Tropiano takes one off the shoulder. So he is a leadoff base runner against Sam Wright.
Now batting for the Knights, number 27, right fielder Sean Edebane.
We mentioned 6-0 in elimination games thus far. It only takes 1, though, to knock you out. Aston Valley trying to avoid that fate as Sean Edebane fouls off his first pitch.
okay.
Edavane, a 2-run home run in the first inning yesterday, turned out to be the winning runs as Aston Valley took the lead and did not relinquish it. Swings and fouls it back, 0-2. After Edavane, it'll be Tyler August, who pitched yesterday and is behind the plate today. After we saw Josh Lillis behind the plate yesterday, who also pitches for this Aston Valley squad. Edavane swings, gets a piece, stays alive. After August, you'll have shortstop Kenyon Motley, left fielder Corey Pritchard, second baseman Jake Moole, Zach Zarnecki at third, Gavin Brown, the designated hitter, and Nate McBride at first. Throw over. Tropiano, the runner at first, a threat to run, but also with a 3-run deficit. Maybe you don't want to necessarily cause any trouble for your leading hitter at the plate as Edavane takes outside 1-2. Sam Wright on the mound for Upper Darby. It's Edavane to swing and miss for out number 1. Wright struck out 10 in 6 innings as the Blue Sox won Game 1 here at Buggy Field, 1-0.
Number 53, catcher Tyler August.
So Tyler August behind the plate today. Got the win yesterday. He'll step in with a man on and 1 out. First pitch. Just on the outside corner for strike 1. That's up and away, 1-1.
Yeah, 4. I saw 3. 4 although one of them also rewrites started European Aquatics. Technically.
That one is ripped out into right field. It's a base hit. Tropiano thinking third base all the way. He'll round second. The throw is cut off. Milky August at first, and now runners at the corners with 1 out.
Nine for the Knights, number 3, shortstop Kenyon Martin.
So Kenyon Motley will step in. As we see a courtesy runner for Aston Valley, it looks like Stephen Mann heading out there to first base to run for the catcher Tyler August.
Running for Tyler August is number 24, Stephen Mann.
So Kenyon Motley, a couple of RBI yesterday, his first couple hits of the series. He's found his groove, and he's got 2 aboard as he takes a called strike. Motley chops that one towards third. Gloved by Till over to first in time. Runner will go to second base.
Arriving for the Knights, number 52, outfielder Corey Pritchard.
So that'll bring Corey Pritchard to the dish. He's got 2 in scoring position here with 2 outs. Foul it off. The Knights already have as many hits off of Wright as they had in all 6 of his innings on Tuesday. Through games 1 and 2, Aston Valley had 5 hits. They had 6 in the first 2 innings of yesterday's game 3. On their way to 12 as Pritchard takes outside. It's upstairs. One is fisted over towards second base. Ford charges. He barehands the throw. He beats him by a step at first base. That was a slow ground ball that only lost speed on the grass. Ford was able to scoop it up, get to first in time for the out, and that will retire the side. Aston Valley gets a couple aboard, but they can't score.
Upper Darby 3.
We're through an inning. It's Upper Darby 3, Aston Valley 0. Sam Wright leading it off for Upper Darby here in the second. And he takes the called strike. He's got a 3-0 lead. Trying to help himself at the plate. Right on the mound, it'll be Wright, Jaden Rivera, and Tim Ford due up for the Blue Sox. So Wright fouls it off. Wright serving as the pitcher slash designated hitter. The second game in a row we've had someone do that. Tyler August did it yesterday for Aston Valley as that one's high. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Up and in, and it clips right on the arm. That is the danger of having your pitcher bat, but the real horror for a manager is when a pitcher bats with his opposite of his throwing arm, leaving his pitching arm exposed to the pitcher. But
Left fielder number 7, Jaden Rivera.
Wright got hit in the left shoulder. He's a right-handed pitcher. So Jaden Rivera steps up. He's got a man on with nobody out. He takes ball 1. Pitch from Shermole misses outside. It's over the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and a strike to Rivera. Top of the order, Tim Ford waiting on deck. Upper Darby with a 3-0 lead. That one is caught by August, but he lets it go. And scampering down to second is Wright on the pass ball. So 3-1 the count to Rivera, now a man in scoring position. That's high, so Rivera draws the walk. First walk issued by Chermel. That'll turn the lineup over. Tim Ford steps in.
For the Blue Sox, number 46, second baseman Tim Ford.
Ford 0 for 1. He's got 2 on. Nobody out here in the second as Upper Darby in a position to really blow this game wide open. Foul straight back. Now Chermel steps off. That's popped up, shallow center field. Actually, it's more like deep second base. Jake Moole there. The infield fly rule is called, and
For the Blue Sox,
Ford is
first
retired.
baseman, number 13, Joe Supa.
Joe Supa singled to start that first inning. Pseudo rally for Upper Darby. Came around to score on the ground out by Christian Strickland. That's high. A 1-0 on the ground to second, could be 2. Over to short for 1. Back to first in time. The 4-6-3 double play, and that'll retire the side. Aston Valley escapes without a run. There was no hits, no errors, 1 left. Through an inning and a half, Upper Darby on top, 3-0. Three 0 Upper Darby here. Bottom half of the second inning. Jake Moole leading it off. Fouls 1 back. It'll be Moole, Zarnicki, and Brown. 6, 7, 8 in the order. Sam Wright kicks and delivers. Catches the outer half. 0-2. Moole 1 for 9 in the series. He's got a walk. He pokes that one foul. Neither team exactly coating itself in glory at the plate. Through the first 3 games, Aston Valley hitting .224. Upper Darby, despite a 2-1 lead, hitting just .206 as Moole fouls off another. The Upper Darby pitchers with a .210 ERA, and the Aston Valley pitchers with a 3.32 ERA. Will chops that one down third base through the legs of Brendan Till. All right, through the wickets down at third base.
Batting for the Knights, number 30, third baseman, Zach Zarnecki.
So an error for each team now. As Zach Zarnecki takes outside. Zarnecki stepping in against his counterpart on the mound from game one. Zarnecki threw 6 innings, allowed just 1 run, but his team could not score, and they lost 1-0. That one's up and away. Upper Darby with a 1-0 win, and then a 5-1 win in game 2. Aston Valley taking game 3 by a 6-3 score yesterday. And that one's in for a strike.
Hey, if you want to go for it.
No, it's, yeah, if you're going to do it, you do it the whole game.
And that's fouled off, 1-2.
That's why you're not wrong.
Might not be bad to put out there.
Aston Valley fell behind 1-0 against Chester as the 6th seed in the quarterfinals. A game that took 2 days to complete. They won the next 2 to punch their ticket to the semifinals. The reward, a series against top-seeded Wayne. Fell behind 2-0, won the last 3. As Zarnecki over to short and can't be gloved by Query. Back-to-back fielding errors. Another situation where it seemed like he was thinking about the double play before he fielded the ball. And instead of having a man on third, or rather, instead of having bases empty and 2 outs, you got 2 on and nobody out.
For the Knights, the designated hitter, number 2, Gavin Brown.
So now Christian Strickland will join the rest of the Upper Darby infield on the mound, chatting with Sam Wright. So Aston Valley said 3 wins in a row against Wayne, including an extra inning win suspended over the course of 2 days in Game 5. Played at 2 different venues. And then Upper Darby's ticket to the finals. The path a little smoother, a bye in the first round, and then a 3-1 win over Springfield. A game Springfield team. They kept those first couple of games pretty tight as Gavin Brown takes a called strike. Ultimately, Upper Darby emerged victorious. Now a throw over to second. If it was online, they may have had the runner, but it was to the wrong side of the base as Mullen was diving back in. Right from the stretch, eyes the runner at second, comes home, swung on and missed. 0-2 to Gavin Brown. Takes ball 1. Brown 0 for 3 in yesterday's game, his first action in the series. It's outside, 2-2. Now time is called. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, 2 on here in the second. Aston Valley trailing 3-0. Gavin Brown swings and misses his 4th strikeout over the last 2 days. Second of the game for Sam Wright. So I'll bring up Nate McBride, the first baseman.
Batting for the Knights, first baseman, number 22, Nate McBride.
McBride, 5 at-bats, looking for his first hit. He takes a called strike. Right, eyeing the runner at second, but nobody covering. McBride fouls one off. Nothing in two to Nate McBride. Now time called. Looked out towards left center field. That's going to drop in front of Rivera. Now the throw to third is way offline. A nice grab by Brendan Till to keep it in play. Keep the runners where they are. Couldn't get a very good jump because they had to wait and see if that was going to get caught. Rivera decided to let it drop. So it's a base hit for McBride.
Number 23, center fielder A.J. Tropiano.
Now Aston Valley with the bases loaded and one out here in the second. Top of the order, A.J. Tropiano takes a called strike. Tropiano hitting .400. He's 2 for 5 with a double. A couple of runs scored, a couple of walks, a stolen base. It's been all over the place. Takes a called strike. Swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Tropiano down on strikes. Now Aston Valley's got a guy they really wanted to play.
For Aston Valley, right fielder, number 27, Sean Edevane.
Sean Edevane 0 for 1 today. Now, not exactly sure what happened. They tried to pick off the runner at third, Jake Mole. And they've got him. I went to look at my stats. All of a sudden, the ball's flying around the infield. Jake Moore gets picked off with the bases loaded and your best hitter at the plate. That is not how you draw it up. We go to the third. Upper Darby still on top, 3-0. Top of the third inning, Upper Darby dodged a bullet there in the second. So Adam Fine leads it off and takes a strike. 3-0 Blue Sox lead. Aston Valley with the bases loaded and one out. Sam Wright gets a strikeout and then an inexplicable pickoff at third base. Fine swings and fouls that one off of Tyler August. Fine singled and scored in the first. He's put together a nice little series. He's now 3 for 8. He's got a run scored, a couple of doubles, a couple of walks, an RBI. Filling up the box score. And it's upstairs. And it's up and away. Fine swings. That one's on the ground to short. Motley Fields throw to first in time to get fined by a step.
Batting for the Blue Sox, center fielder, number 3, Sam Berman.
Sammy Berman steps in, hitting to a fielder's choice. Kind of started the mini deluge for the Blue Sox in the first. Takes low. It was his ground ball that Chermol threw away. Could have had a double play instead. Just set the stage for a 3-run inning. Berman takes a strike. Chermol winds, misses wide. Off that to center field, a base hit for Sam Berman.
Batting for Upper Darby, the catcher, number 15, Christian Strickland.
Fourth hit of the game for the Blue Sox. Christian Strickland steps in, an RBI ground out in the first. He takes a called strike. Strickland 3 RBIs in game 2. He's hitting .375 coming into the game today. Gonna throw over to first. We'll drop that average to .333 after his first at-bat today. But he's got 4 RBI. A double, a run scored. Not often you see a catcher with a run scored with the courtesy runner rules in place. As Chermol misses low. Yesterday he drew a walk and then came in to score all the way from first on a double. Now Chermol throws over again, trying to catch Berman napping. It's a gorgeous day for baseball. It's the middle of August, but the temperature barely cracking 80. Humidity lower than it's been. Not a cloud in the sky. Well, if you ignore the 1 or 2 clouds that are in the sky. And that is fouled off by Christian Strickland. I couldn't see them at first, but it's a gorgeous day is what I'm saying. Fans spread out to the left field foul territory and behind the fence here in the outfield, some with some canopies on their chairs. As that one is upstairs. Others going without, some under a tent. Could have used a canopy or a tent yesterday, as I ended up with a half a face of mild sunburn. Forgot to study the directional patterns of Cardinal O'Hara's field and did not factor where the sun would be when I chose my viewpoint. Runner goes, pitch outside, throw to second is high. Sammy Berman steals the bag. His second stolen base of the game. The first one was home plate on a double steal. 2-2 the count to Strickland. He's fouled straight back. Chermel eyes the runner. He comes home. Hits that one right back up the middle. Motley over to field it. Throw to first in time to get the catcher. And now Berman over to third. And after a timeout for him to empty the dirt from his pants, we now have a timeout for Sammy Berman to tie his shoes. An eventful trip around the bases for the young outfielder. So Brendan Till steps in an RBI single in the first. He was the first half of that double steal that brought Berman home. Swung on, hit out towards right center field. It's going to be a long run, a dive. He's not going to get there as Edevane. And then Till stumbles around first base, and the throw is airmailed, allowing him to literally walk into second as Berman scores. Edevane almost made the defensive play of the series. He couldn't come up with it. And then Till, I don't know if he was watching whether the ball was going to be caught or not. He was about 40% of the way to second base, and he just stumbled over his own feet. And the throw from, I believe, the center fielder, Tropiano, looked like it was headed to third base instead of to a cutoff man or to second. If they had got it into second, they would have just been able to walk over and tag Till out. Instead, I don't know if you credit him with a single or a double there, but regardless, it's an RBI and it's a 4-0 lead. First pitch to Matt Query is in for a strike. Pitch is inside, swung on and missed by Query. Chermel eyes the runner. Comes home. This foul tipped. August can't hang on to it. That's outside. It's in the dirt. Till goes to third, a wild pitch by Aiden Chermel. So a ball and 2 strikes to count to Query. Out to center field. Tropiano on the run. He makes the catch and that'll retire the side. But Upper Darby gets a run. Extend the lead to 4-0 here in the third. Sean Edevane swings at the first pitch, hits it on the ground to second, fielded by Ford for out number 1 here in the 3rd inning. Upper Darby on top, 4-0. As Tyler August takes outside for ball 1. Edevane swings, or rather, August swings and fouls that one right back into our vantage point. August single in the first, the lone hit of the game so far for Aston Valley as he takes a strike. A called 3rd strike. August can't believe it. He is out number 2, strikeout number 4 for Sam Wright.
Now batting shortstop, number 3, Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon Motley steps up, pitches in the dirt. The 1-0 to Motley, chopped to first. Supa gloves, throws to Sam Wright. A 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Sox. For the Knights, no runs, no hits, no errors. None left on base. 3 in the books. It's 4-0 Upper Darby.
Upper Darby Blue Sox. Designated hitter, number 24, Sammy Wright.
Top of the 4th inning for Upper Darby. 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. 3 left on base for Aston Valley. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They've left 4. It's a 4-0 ball game. Sam Wright leads off the top of the 4th, fouls it back. It'll be Wright, Rivera, and Ford. 8-9-1 for the Blue Sox in the 4th. Breaking ball swung on and lofted out towards shallow right. Sean Edevane comes in. He'll make the catch.
Batting for the Blue Sox, outfielder number 7, Jaden Rivera.
Jaden Rivera steps in. He walked in his previous plate appearance. Takes low and away. On the ground short. Fielded by Motley. Plenty of time to get the runner.
Batting for Blue Sox, second baseman, number 46, Tim Ford.
Top of the order, Tim Ford. Up with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today. Turns on that one. It's out towards the left. Towards the line goes Pritchard. Don't make the catch. An easy 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Shermall, and he really needed it. No runs, hits, errors, none left. We're at the halfway point of this one. Upper Darby on top, 4-0. Corey Pritchard leading off the 4th, fouls it back. A little trepidation up here in the press box over the last few half innings as we were visited by a guest. Pritchard takes high, 1-1. The largest stinging looking bug I've ever seen in my life flew in the open window right in front of me. And we believe it may have left, but we're not sure as Pritchard bounces that one to second. Ford gets him by a step at first for out number 1.
Batting for the Knights, second baseman, number 17, Jake Mull.
Jake Mull to the plate, reached on an error, picked off in the second inning with the bases loaded. We'll try to atone here. Takes a strike. Just kind of giving Buggy Field its name as Mull swings and misses. Right, winds the 0-2. Hitting foul territory down the first base line, but Joe Supa is there. He'll reach out and make the catch. Quickly 2 away.
Now batting for the Knights, the third baseman, number 30, Zach Slawnicki.
That one's on the ground and up the middle. Ford gets there, knocks it down, but he's not going to have a play. It's a great defensive effort by Ford, but just the third hit of the day for the Knights.
Batting for the Knights, designated hitter, number 2, Gavin Brown.
Zarnecki on the base pass for the second time. He reached via an error in the second inning. 3 for 3 yesterday. Gavin Brown swings and misses at the first pitch. Nate McBride on deck. Hit the air down the left field line, but that's foul. Outside, 1-2. Brown swings, it's in the dirt. They'll have to throw down to first. They do. Strikeout number 5 for Sam Wright. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 4 in the books. It's 4-0 Upper Darby. Joe Supa leads off the 5th for Upper Darby on the ground. That one hits the side of the mound. Takes a little bit of a turn, but Jake Moole, plenty of time to get it and retire the Blue Sox first baseman. Adam Fine steps in, 1 out in the 5th.
Right fielder, number 6, Adam Fine.
Sherman Wines first pitch to Fine is fouled out. Tapped in front of the plate. That'll bounce foul. Nothing to.
For this side. When it's Matt Smith, he's terrible.
What's that?
When it's Matt Smith, he's terrible at it.
No balls and 2 strikes. The count to the Upper Darby right fielder. Taps that one foul again. Fine wearing his gray St. Joseph's helmet. After 4 years on Hawk Hill, finished his career at Springfield College in Massachusetts. Takes low. His teammate Tim Ford headed to Fordham, a couple of Atlantic 10 former/future players in this Upper Darby lineup. The Aston lineup keeping the pipeline going. Wilmington University providing a significant piece of that lineup. Fine swings, and it hits off of August's glove. And the throw to first, they just get him. First, everyone thought it might have been a foul ball. Fine realized he didn't make contact. He took off.
Batting the center fielder, number 3, Sammy Berman.
Just the second strikeout of the game for Chermol. So Sam Berman steps in as Chermol has settled in a little bit. It's the 6th batter in a row retired by Chermol. Swung on and foul tipped. Home plate umpire will dust off the dish, give Tyler August a minute to recover from the foul ball.
At least 2 by Labor Day, and 2 in the weekend because of the ceremony.
Ball on a strike to the Upper Darby center fielder. Chermol gets one over. It's 1-2. Should Berman get aboard, Christian Strickland waits on deck. Swung on and hit out towards left center field. Running straight back is Tropiano. That one's going to hit off the base of the fence. Berman will trot into second base with a 2-out double.
Batting for the Blue Sox, the catcher, number 15, Christian Strickland.
Not exactly sure why Tropiano was playing so shallow against Berman. He did hit it the other way, but he was basically turned in a sprint. So now Strickland steps in. He's already got 1 RBI today. He's got a runner in scoring position on this one. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. That one gets away from August. So a wild pitch, second of the game for Chermol, and it's got a runner at third base now. 1-1 the count. On the ground at third, Sarnecki fields. Throw is low, but it's scooped nicely by McBride, and that'll retire the side. No runs, there was 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on base. Through 4.5, Upper Darby still has that 4-0 lead. Nate McBride, 1 for 1 today, leads off. The bottom of the fifth takes a strike. It'll be McBride, Tropiano, and Edavane. One misses, 1-1. Sam Wright in his 11th inning of work in the series. McBride lost that one down the line, foul. Not even a whiff of action in the bullpen for Upper Darby. Why would you? That one is fouled off toward the on-deck circle. On the ground to short. Fielded by Query. Throw to first. In time, one away.
Now batting for the Knights, center fielder number 23, A.J. Tropiano.
Tropiano 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Struck out in the second. Takes a called strike. So after McBride's single, the last trip through the order, Wright retired 8 of 9. The only blemish, an infield single by Zach Zarnecki. That is fouled out of play. There's the pitch. Tropiano fouls off another one. Swung on and missed. Tropiano down on strikes for the second time today. Number 6 for Wright, number 16 for the series.
Now batting for the Knights, the right fielder number 27, Sean Edavane.
Sean Edavane steps in with 2 down. Gets a piece. Fouls it between the legs of Strickland. Inside. Edavane checks his swing. It's a called strike. So 1-2 the count to the Aston right fielder. Wright's pitch. Hit out towards left center. That'll drop for a base hit. Berman will cut it off. Edavane aboard for the first time today.
And batting for the Knights, the catcher, number 53, Tyler August.
So August steps in. Swings and misses at the first pitch. August went down looking last time up. Aston with just 7 outs left to play with. Trailing by 4. This is a key spot for them if they can try to steal one here as August takes another strike. Swung on and popped up. Rivera takes a circuitous route, but he's under it. And he'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. 10 of 12 sent down by Sam Wright. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left.
Upper Darby 4.
5 in the books. Upper Darby 6 outs away from another championship. They lead it 4-0. Brendan Till takes a called strike for Aiden Shermall. To start the top of the 6th inning, Upper Darby with a 4-0 lead. And for all the world, feels like it might as well be 14-0 the way things have gone today. That one is on the corner. It'll be Till, Aquarian, right. Not the cleanest game by either team, but specifically by the Knights. Getting some runners on base, getting picked off. Not able to move runners or bring anybody in so far. As Till taps that one to short. Motley glove, throw to first in time. That's a good defensive play.
Batting for the Blue Stars, the shortstop, number 9, Matt Query.
So Matt Query steps in. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to left. He's flown out to center. We'll see if he can finish off the tic-tac-toe. Pitch misses outside. It's 1-0. Shermall winds. That's in the dirt. And out towards center field. Tropiano comes in. Now he has to head back a little bit, but he'll make the catch. 2 quick outs for Aiden Shermall here in the 6th.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, pitcher designated hitter, number 24, Sammy Wright.
So Sam Wright steps in, see if he can help himself out a little bit. He's been aboard once. He's hit by a pitch. And he takes low. Wright did have a couple at-bats in the series. In Game 2, he struck out both times. But his credentials have been burnished on the mound as he fouls one off. He has thrown 11 shutout innings in the series. 16 strikeouts, just 5 hits. As things stand, your favorite for MVP. I wonder if there's ever been a Delco League Finals MVP with no hits in a series. And we might not have to worry about that as he hits that one a long way out to center. Tropiano is on the run. He reaches up, makes the catch, tumbles over, and hangs on. A great play by A.J. Tropiano to rob the opposing pitcher of extra bases. For Upper Darby in the 6th. No runs, hits, errors, none left. Go to the home half of the 6th. It's 4-0 Upper Darby. Cleanup man Kenya Motley leading off for Aston Valley over 2 today. He'll be followed by Corey Pritchard and Jake Moore 4, 5, 6. Aston's got to get something going as Motley takes another strike. You got to get it going against Sam Wright here. They have just 6 outs left in their season if they can't. Motley tries to check his swing. They appeal. Yes, he did. And he is out. Strikeout number 7 for Sam Wright. As Corey Pritchard steps in, 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs to Tim Ford at second. Swings, gets a piece into the mitt of Strickland. There's nothing on the count to Pritchard. Breaking ball doesn't break. It's 1-1. 1-1 is up and in. Pritchard ducks out of the way. And he takes a called strike. Right, working quickly, working efficiently. That's tapped up the line. Foul. Mentioned 10 strikeouts for Wright in game 1. He had 4 walks. He's got 7 and 0 today, but he has hit a batter, which is basically the same thing as a walk. It just hurts a little more. Now swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Wright. And that hit batter, by the way, was the first one of the game.
Baseman, number 17, Jake Mull.
So he has mostly kept the Knights off the bases. The second inning notwithstanding, when a couple of errors helped the bases get loaded as Mull fouls off the first pitch, but he immediately erased the threat with a pickoff. They caught the man at the plate, Jake Mull, napping at third. Checks his swing, did not go. There's a called strike. So 1-2 the count. Pitch from Wright, lofted in the air near first base. Supa behind the bag calls off Ford. Makes the catch in fair territory. That'll retire the side. Upper Darby 3 outs away from the title. But first, they'll get a crack at some more runs. It's 4-0 Upper Darby after 6. Jaden Rivera fouls off the first pitch in the top half of the 7th. 3 in the first, 1 in the third for Upper Darby, and that's where we are. It's 4-0 Blue Sox. They've outscored the Knights 13-7 in the series through nearly 4 games. As Rivera hits that one. A nice catch by Motley, leaping in the air. Tell you what, defensively he has been everything you can ask a shortstop to be today.
Number 46, Tim Ford to the plate.
I said 13-7 in the series. There have been years where that is the score of one of the games of the finals. It's Tim Ford, 0 for 3 on the day, steps in for his 4th at bat, takes low. That is over the outside corner, 1-1. If you're wondering where the series may have turned or be decided, as Ford hits one high in the air, there's Motley over to make the catch. 2 down. Aston Valley has left 21 runners on base.
The first baseman, number 13, Joe Supa.
And they've left on 5 today, so that's 26 for the series. They've only used 5 pitchers now through these games as Supa takes a called strike. It's just the bats have not gotten the job done when they've needed to. Supa fouls one off. They've gotten guys on, some base hits, some walks. A lot of them with 2 outs. They just cannot get that last hit to bring them home. Upper Darby has done that. They've tacked on. You saw it a little bit with Aston yesterday as Supa fouls another pitch off. They scored. They got the home run from Edvane to take the lead. They added another one in the inning, and then they tacked on another run and then another run. And then when Upper Darby got 2 to get back in it, Aston answered with 1 more for some insurance. But the other 3 games in the series just unable to do so. It has not really been the fault of the Knights pitching at all. As Supa takes low and away. 1-2 the count to the veteran first baseman. Breaking ball high. On the ground to short. Motley's throw in time. He took care of everything here in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. Upper Darby needs 3 outs to grab the trophy. We'll see if they could do it right after this. Zarnicki leading it off.
7th inning to the Knights, third baseman, number 30, Zach Zarnicki.
Zarnicki 3 for 3 yesterday. 1 for 2. Reached on an error today. Takes a called strike. Sam Wright looking for the complete game to clinch the title. On the ground to second, fielded by Ford. Double clutch, throws plenty of time, one down. Aston Valley 6-0 with their backs against the wall in the postseason. They've got 2 outs to take care of that as the pinch hitter is Stephen Mann.
Batting for the Knights is pinch hitter, number 24, Stephen Mann.
Checks his swing, he did not go. Checks his swing again. They said he went. I think that was less of a swing than the first one. They didn't ask me. The 1-1 is low, so the count 2-1. There's a called strike. That one is inside. Did it hit, man? Looked like he got out of the way, but I don't know how he got out of the way if he did, so looked like it may have gone through his body. Somehow clipped his jersey, the back of it, as he spun around, so he's aboard.
Now batting for the Knights, the first baseman, number 22, Nate McBride.
He hit a guy in the first, hit a guy in the 7th. Other than that, no free passes as Nate McBride takes a strike. NJ Tropiano waiting on deck, the top of the order. No activity in the bullpen as McBride takes low. Swung on and missed. Man, the runner at first made an appearance as a courtesy runner earlier, did not advance. McBride tries to check his swing, but he can't. Aston Valley dugout doesn't like it. I thought it was very clearly a swing, and I don't even know why it needed an appeal. The count is 2-2. McBride swings, gets a piece, but Strickland holds on. 2 away. The rules of baseball don't actually provide for a check swing. Any attempt at a ball is supposed to be a strike, so the concept of a check swing really shouldn't exist, and everyone should just calm down. Through the last chance saloon doors walks A.J. Tropiano, 2 outs in the 7th. He takes a called strike.
Outfielder number 23, A.J. Tropiano.
They need he and Edevane to get aboard to bring the tying run to the plate. Sam Wright trying to finish it off. That was hit out to short, over the head of Query into left center field. It's the 5th hit allowed by Sam Wright. Now, someone is throwing out in the Upper Darby bullpen. Would appear to be Don Murata. He saved game 1. He finished off game 2. Looking to make his 3rd appearance in the series. First pitch to Sean Edevane is a strike.
For the Knights, right fielder number 27, Sean Edevane.
Right from the stretch, eyes the runner, the pitch. That one hits Edevane. That caught him, looked like maybe on the right shoulder blade. For a second, it looked like it might hit him in the head as he winds his arm out. The bases are loaded. And just like that, the tying run comes to the plate.
Batting for the Knights, the catcher, number 53, Tyler August.
And to the mound goes Dave Jordan. We'll see if Murata is ready. It would now be a safe situation if he were to come in. Sam Wright has thrown 12 2/3 innings in this series. No runs, 6 hits, 4 walks, 18 strikeouts, a few hit batters. Jordan heads back to the dugout. Murata looks like he's walking towards the bullpen entrance, but Sam Wright's still out there. So Murata is probably ready to go should this inning continue. Tyler August is 1 for 3 on the day. He is the last chance right now for Aston, but the bases are loaded. Off-speed pitch outside. Upper Darby with a 4-run lead. Tying run at the plate with 2 outs in the 7th. August takes outside. It's 2-0. This would be an inopportune time for your first walk of the game if you're Sam Wright. Kicks and delivers. Up and in, 3-0. Kenyon Motley on deck. Right down the middle, Strickland pops up. No chance he's throwing that ball to third base. 3-1 the count to August. He swings, pops it foul out of play. Now with 2 outs. 3-2 count. The runners will be away with the pitch. Wright's ready to 3-2. That one's lofted down the left field line. That'll get out of play. And so we'll do it again. The runners go. The pitch is taken low and away for ball 4. August draws the walk. That will bring in a run. Aston Valley is on the board. It will bring Dave Jordan out to the mound. A pitching change here at Buggy Field as the winning run comes to the plate in the person of Kenyon Motley. We'll be back with the pitching change right after this. It's Dom Murata looking for his second save of the series, making his 3rd appearance. He's thrown 2 innings, has allowed 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, no walks, no runs, as a save. And he finished off Game 2 as well. Kenyon Motley will be the batter. 0 for 3 on the day. 2 for 13 in the series. Both of those hits and the 2 RBIs coming yesterday. He's got the bases loaded and 2 outs.
Number 3, Kenyon Motley.
He's got Corey Pritchard on deck behind him. Murata trying to finish off the championship series. First pitch to Motley. Taken high for a ball. Swung on and got a piece of it, but right into the mid of Strickland, 1-1. Sam Wright charged with his first run of the series. All three on board are his responsibility. The 1-1. That one's on the ground. Query over to his right to throw to second for the forces. In time, and Upper Darby wins it. For the second time in 4 seasons, the Blue Sox are your Delco League champions. Only just hanging on to the bag at second base as Dom Murata comes on, retires Kenyon Motley, or rather induces the fielder's choice with the bases loaded to end it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Upper Darby's second title, the 2021 champs, now 2024, gets added to the banner. Congratulations to the Blue Sox. A great playoff run by the Knights as well.
They also won the title in 2001, and this is their 4th straight year in the final. Please stick around.
We'll have a presentation of the most valuable player of the series. That will almost certainly be Sam Wright. And the Charlie Crest Trophy will go back to Upper Darby for the second time in 4 seasons, their second championship in franchise history. They made their first 4 finals appearances over the last 4 years. 4 in a row for the Blue Sox in that regard, and now 2 titles. Aston Valley, a spirited run from the 6th seed in the playoffs, fell behind 1-0, 2-0, and 2-0, managed to reach Game 4 of the championship series, and they made it about as tight as they could in the 7th. It's just the mistakes earlier in the game, the missed opportunities. They just finally came back to catch the Knights, and they couldn't overcome. In the end, it's Upper Darby 4, Aston Valley 1 for the Knights in the 7th. 1 run, 1 hit. They leave the bases loaded. They leave 8 on board in the contest for Upper Darby. 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, 4 left on base. For Aston Valley, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They leave 8 aboard. The winning pitcher, Sam Wright, 6 2/3 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk. The save to Dom Murata. A hard luck loser, Aiden Chermal, retired 13 of the final 14 batters he faced. The bats couldn't get it going until the final inning, and then it was too little too late for Aston Valley. Upper Darby, second place during the regular season by 1 game. They lost the last regular season game to Wayne. They gave Wayne the top seed, but in the end, Upper Darby gets what everyone wanted, and that's the Charlie Crest Trophy. See, Delco League President Nick Ducombe has the trophy. He's getting ready to present it to manager Dave Jordan in his 31st season, his 2nd title. And they're going to name Sam Wright the MVP, surely.
Upper Darby manager Dave Jordan. Jordan is in his 31st year, and he is the longest-serving manager in the history of the Delco League.
Did you hear that fact, Dave Jordan? The longest-serving manager in Delco League history. He's got 2 titles now. He waited 27, 28 years for the first, only had to wait 3 more for the second. What he's put together with this Upper Darby squad over the last 4 years, something truly special. Another special summer for these guys. And we don't have official word, but surely Sam Wright's going to be named the MVP. 2 wins in the series, 19 strikeouts, 1 run, just 6 hits. We're going to sign off. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, it's Upper Darby 4, Aston Valley 1. The Blue Sox are your 2024 Delco League champions. Thank you for your support this summer, and we'll see you next year.